How long have you worked at Arlo Drugstore for?
That's pretty funny. I've worked at Arlo Pharmacy, started as a stock boy as a 15-year-old and never left. I went from stock boy to delivery boy to clerk to intern to pharmacist to owner, and I'm still here after 43 years. My name is Todd Speck, and my profession is a pharmacist. I decided to become a pharmacist, ironically, the day before I was supposed to start college. Originally, I always knew I wanted to do something business-wise, but I figured I switched to pharmacy so I had something to fall back on in case my business venture did not succeed. With a pharmacy degree, there are many other options. You could work for a chain, CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens. You could work for hospitals. You can work for mail order companies, and there are many other options.
How did the two of you meet?
We were working here.
Well, yeah.
We commuted to college, but we didn't date till after we graduated pharmacy school. My name is Roseanne Speck, and I'm a pharmacist. When I was in school, I volunteered in a hospital, and you're in a basement filling orders that come down and filling drawers. I didn't like that. I like talking to people and helping people.
What is it like working together? For me, it's very easy. We understand that when we're here at Arlo Drugstore, I'm the boss. When I go home, she's the boss. What do you think?
It's fine, except when he's cranky and he gets mad if I talk too much. And if he gets annoyed at other people, he takes it out on me to make a point.
I don't agree, but we both grew up in Massapequa Park. Being part of the community is probably the most favorite part of our jobs. Roseanne grew up on 2nd Avenue. I grew up on 4th Avenue. Where did we decide to live? 3rd Avenue. We compromised. But yes, what Roseanne said, we didn't date till later on, but we were friends first, which I think is very important. My workflow at Arlo consists on me getting here usually 7 o'clock in the morning. We don't open till 9. I fill all the prescriptions that are in the queue from people putting them in overnight or doctors putting them on overnight. I get my 2 orders to refill our stock from what we depleted the day before. Then I work my full 10-hour day and clean up afterwards, so I'm on my feet for a good 10 hours with non-stop work. The hardest thing for me to do while on the job is obviously dealing with customers. Insurance plans nowadays, nobody's really happy with them. They come in, their copays are high, we have to explain why. Fortunately, most people trust us and they understand after we have to speak to them, but everything goes well after that.
The insurance companies rule the medical world now, and a lot of times they get mad at the pharmacists, and it's not our fault because they're frustrated because they can't get their medicine, but we are out there trying to help them, and they should not take it out on us. They should take it out on their insurance companies.
Are pharmacists appreciated as much as they were in the past? No. In the past, when I became a pharmacist back in the 80s, it was the #1 most respected profession of all professions. Now I don't think it is. It's still probably in the top 5 or so, but again, the insurance plans and the hustle bustle, people not feeling well, I think that has taken away from us, and the insurance plans make us not have as much time to spend with the people, which I think is a big factor toward that.
You can't dispense the medication the doctor wants, but they get mad at us. And it makes me feel terrible. This is the way medical is now. And they call all day, is it going through? Is it going through? Did it go through yet?
Dealing with insurance companies is so difficult, to the point where I decided to sell my store almost 2 years ago. I enjoyed owning the store, but it became so difficult with the reimbursement rates being cut back so much. And not only that, there's something called PBMs that charge you back even after the reimbursement rates, that just made it impossible for me to continue to own Arlo Drugstore. While working at Arlo Pharmacy, other jobs that are required, no matter how big or small, they're all extremely important because of how small this pharmacy is. It's not a big corporation, so even if the one counter person calls in sick, we can't really survive, or well, we can survive, but it'll be very difficult unless we replace them. So there's registered people, there's stock people, there's delivery people, there are interns, there are techs, there are pharmacists. But we all have to work together in order to succeed. What does Arlo Drugstore mean to us? The world. Arlo Drugstore is where we both worked as children. We have 4 daughters of our own. We put them through college, and now we're up to
And they all
marriage.
worked here too.
Yes, they all worked here too. We're up to marriage, and now we're gonna become grandparents too. Our kids had no debt. It wasn't easy, but it's part of our lives, no doubt.